I remember about a year and a half ago when Cody first asked me to be a part of his church planting team. Cody asked me over to his apartment, his and Jess's apartment, to have dinner, and I didn't really think anything of it. I get there, and that evening, Cody asked if I would be willing to speak with him out on the balcony. When we got out there, Cody revealed that God had called him into the ministry and felt that God was calling him to church planting ministry as well. And then he asked if I'd be willing to be a part of his church plant. And for me, it was an easy answer. Ever since I really first met Cody, I knew that God was calling him into ministry, even if he didn't know at the time. And I had been earlier called into church planting ministry, and I knew that I really wanted Cody on my team. And so for me, it was easy to say yes. Of course, I will plant this church with you. But the question then remained, where? Cody revealed that he felt that God was calling them to plant in Pittsburgh. And when I heard that, my heart just sank. I had never been to Pittsburgh. I'd never really thought about Pittsburgh. To me, Pittsburgh was just another city, like Philly's lesser-known brother. But I knew that God had called me to plant with Cody, so I was committed to praying about Pittsburgh and committed to stepping out in faith, because I knew what God had called me to. What I found out was that Pittsburgh was really a neglected city that really needed church plants in the area. And on top of that, I realized that the leaders in Pittsburgh were real desperate to get church planters because no one really wanted to come. It wasn't as sexy, I'd like to say, as some of the other cities. But really, that's what actually attracted me to Pittsburgh. So I have this personality that if everyone's going this way, I want to go this way. A good example of this is when I was in middle school, the first day of band, I see everyone, they're picking out trumpet and flute and clarinet. And I look around and I decide that I really don't want to play any of this. I want to play something that no one else is playing right now. And so I go up to my band director, I tell him, what is someone not playing right now? And he takes me to this back room and shows me this big box, and inside it has a baritone saxophone in it. It was about the same size as I was. But you know what? I played that sucker all the way through middle school, high school, and all throughout college. But that's just the personality that God has given me, to see those things that are despaired and to seek after those things. And so that's what Pittsburgh was to me. And then over the past year or so, as I've been able to visit Pittsburgh, the Lord's just been kind of deepening that heart as I get to meet people, as I get to see Pittsburgh and experience Pittsburgh. And so that's why I'm committed to planting Missio Dei Community Church in Pittsburgh. Not just Missio Dei, but to see Missio Dei multiply itself all throughout Pittsburgh, the United States, and around the world.